Hello, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Here I am at the last day of July, already ready to film an update for my Project Pan. I hope that you guys are having a very successful Project Pan this year. I did feel like my July makeup usage was a little bit down. It's been a very busy month for me and not as much makeup wearing. Sorry if you can hear my dog, she always flops outside the door. But I did have some really good progress and I am going to be switching some things out. So I'm very excited for this update. I always like to begin my Project Pan updates with my empties. Starting off on a high note, this first empty was a major surprise. I finished my eyeliner and you wouldn't think it because look at how much is left, but there is no more pencil left in this. So this is from Wet n Wild. This is the Simma Brown Now eyeliner. This is the one you can get for around $1 at Target. And I know I've done this before in the past, but I like to show people what a brand new one looks like. It's a gigantic pencil liner. So there's about that much where the pencil runs out. At least it happened in this one. It's still a ton of product for the money, and I really enjoy this product. Now, I did roll this in at the beginning of the year. Before that, I had been working on it for a long time previously. So this is how much I used up over the course of the past 7 months, which I'm pretty happy with that. But I think it's about 2 years of usage on this eyeliner, which is crazy to think about and very exciting. I definitely got my money's worth. This will be one of those products. It'd be very interesting to track usage. I wish I had done that at this point, but I didn't, just to see how many like pennies per usage. It would be like an incredible small amount per usage since it took me so long to use this up and it was already a very inexpensive product. But an eyeliner empty is always very exciting for me. I do tend to prefer pencil liners like this, which always take forever to finish, and this is just very exciting. My other two empties were a little bit more expected. So I finished off my hand cream. This is from Serum Kind, and this is the Royal Black Tulip hand cream. I adore this. I just finished this actually today, right before I filmed. I got as much as I could out of there, and I just love this. It's very serum-y hand lotion, very thin, and I just love the scent. It's always nice to finish off another one of these. I tend to collect hand creams. Strangely enough, I'm at a point in my project panning journey where I have not buying as many hand creams, so I will not need to roll in a hand cream to replace this. So to replace this spot in my project pan, I'll be rolling in a completely different product. I like to roll products in at the end, so stay tuned for that. One more empty. I finished off this Versed sunscreen. I did scrape out as much as I could. Very satisfying, as always, to finish off another sunscreen. And weirdly enough, I'm actually down to just 2 sunscreens now, a matte one and a hydrating one that I like to wear under makeup. So this is another category. I won't need to roll in another sunscreen. For me, project panning is about getting those numbers down so that we don't have products expiring, just sitting in the cupboard. And I've reached that goal with sunscreen. So this is another category where I will be rolling in a different kind of product at the end of the video. Okay, let's get started on the rest of the products I've been making progress on. So my Skindinavia Makeup Finishing Spray. I'll put on the screen the weight difference from month to month for this one. It's impossible to tell really how much is left in there. Still feels like a decent amount though. Less than half, but still a decent amount. Moving on to foundations. I've been working on my MAC Face and Body. This shade is a little too dark for me, so I'm really trying to finish this up before winter. This is where it was when I rolled it in, and this is where I am now. So I feel like even though I didn't wear a ton of makeup in the month of July, I was still able to make some progress, but not as much as I would like. So that means that I have, you know, several more months left of progress on this one. The actual formula I absolutely adore. I really enjoy reaching for this most days. Today I happen to be wearing the one from Merit instead, but most days I am wearing this one and I have been loving it. Let's move on to lip liner. So this one from ColourPop is the one I have rolled in. And as for usual for the summer, I've been moving kind of slowly on this product because it is a little bit more of like a fall or winter tone for me. As soon as the fall rolls around, I'm sure I will be making much faster progress on this one, but this is the shade Beeper. And again, it was just a very small little mark I was able to make. I know I did sharpen it at least once. I've been trying to reach for it when I can. So just a little bit of usage on that one. Lip gloss I've been working on is from M Cosmetics. This is the Lip Dew. Everglass Lip Dew. I was kind of hopeful that I would be able to finish this off in July. That did not happen, but I still made progress. So here is where it was when I rolled it in. This is where I am now. Now I am, and I really don't know what the inside, like the actual container looks like. Like, does it go all the way down to the bottom or is the bottom here? I really don't know. This packaging's a little frustrating, honestly. It's too big to fit with my glosses in my little holder, and it's hard to tell where I am when project panning it. So in that way. It's very frustrating, but I am going to try to finish this off in the month of August. It's a nice product. I enjoy working on it. It's one that I can reapply all the time. It's not one that stays around a super long time on the lips. So I'm gonna make a concerted effort in August to finish this. The lip mask I've been working on is from Sigma. I have made really good progress on this in the past month. Look at that. There's just a little bit left on the edges now on the bottom. When I rolled this in, it was completely full, and I have been faithfully using this every morning and every evening as my lip balm treatment. I've been enjoying it very much. I think it's entirely possible I will finish this one off as well in the month of August, which is exciting. It's always nice to finish off another lip balm. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I'm feeling kind of confident that this one won't take too much longer. Let's talk about seasonal products. I like to roll in bronzer, blush, and highlighter as seasonal products. This one, however, I have been working on to finish. So this is a bronzer from Nudestix. This is just what the little mini size of the Bondi Bae. And look at how much I have left. I am so excited about that. Sometimes it's been hard to tell in pictures if I've actually been making progress on this. This time, rolling it up, I can tell I definitely have made progress. I used it 16 times last month, which makes it 53 uses so far in this project. This is another one I don't really want to bring into the winter time with me, and I don't think I'll be able to completely finish it off in the month of August. So August and September, I'm gonna be really focusing on this, try and finish this off. The seasonal blush I rolled in is from Natasha Denona. This is the Puff Paint in the shade Daria. For some reason, not a very popular liquid blush, but I think it's beautiful. It is. Is it what I'm wearing today? No, it's not. I did reach my goal of using this 10 times last month, and I really hope I weighed it. If I did, I'll put on the screen any weight difference from when I rolled it in last month. I can show you how nice this is. It's just the most beautiful serum-y texture, and it's just a beautiful corally peach for the summer. It is so pretty and easy to use. Moving on to highlighter. This is a very exciting update. So I just rolled in a new highlighter last month when I did my seasonal refresh, and I rolled in ColourPop Lunch Money. I will show you a picture of how it looked. I had a pretty big dip in it already from just because I have had this highlighter in my collection for a while. I really wasn't sure how long it would take to hit pan, but it only took 2 more uses to hit pan, and then the rest of the month I've been expanding the pan. So I used this 11 times in the month of July, and look at that beautiful, beautiful pan. So my goal for this was to have it in for 3 months or pan. I have reached my pan goal. It would be nice to keep it in for another 2 more months to expand the pan, but I admit my concealer, not my concealer, my highlighter category has grown, and I have other ones that I would like to roll in now that I've hit pan on this one. So this one is going to be rolling out. I'm just so excited. This is actually the 3rd pan I have hit on a cream highlighter this year. That's crazy to say to me. Having pan and cream highlighters gives me hope that I will one day be able to finish one. Sorry if the camera looks a little different. I was all done filming and I realized I forgot to tell you about a product, so I'm gonna edit this in the appropriate part of the video. But I have been working on this hair product from Kenra. This is the glass spray, and it is supposed to make your hair kind of shiny, gently taming flyaways. I just find it a difficult product to use. I'm not often thinking about, adding a last minute step of shine to my hair, but I have been trying to use it, and this is a product I have to weigh, so I will put on the screen the weight difference for this one. There's still a lot of product in there, I can tell. This will be with me through the end of the year, probably, at least. Last month, I started a new thing where I will be rolling in a monthly lipstick. And the one that I rolled in last month is this one from Almay. This is the Go Wild lipstick. It is a matte formula, and I think it's been discontinued. At least I think so. It's a pretty pale pink. Oh, I enjoyed reaching for this so much. The formula is still beautiful, super slidey and creamy and just lovely. I didn't quite reach my goal of 10 uses. I did use it, however, 7 times, which I can tell you is 7 times more than I would have used it if I hadn't rolled it in. I tend to neglect my lipsticks. So that is very exciting to me. This one will be rolling out. I'll be rolling in a new shade for the month of August. Let's do that lipstick first. So I decided to roll in one of my newest lipsticks. This is from Lisa Eldridge. This is from her new lipstick launch. This is the shade Epinouille, and this is a beautiful sheer balmy formula. And you can see it's a very beautiful kind of pink, but not too pink. But in my mind, this is more of a spring and summer shade, and I would like to get more use out of this before fall rolls around. I don't want to think about fall, but fall tends to come early where I live, so I want to get more use out of this before that happens. Again, the goal will be 10 uses. To replace the ColourPop highlighter, I'm actually going to roll in a powder. This whole year I've been rolling in cream highlighters. But this powder highlighter has been in my collection for a long time, and you wouldn't be able to tell because of the imprint that is still on it. So this is from MAC. This is a classic highlighter. This is the Extra Dimension Skin Finish in the shade Double Gleam. You can tell where I dip my brush right there, but it still does not look like I have touched it much, even though this is a baked formula and it's very, very difficult to show any progress on this one. I still want to roll it in for the next 2 months. Just gonna be taking the place of that ColourPop one. I just love this highlighter. I think it's beautiful. I know some people are over highlighter. I am not, and I've been really enjoying wearing highlighter lately, so I'm really happy about that roll-in. To replace that Wet n Wild eyeliner, I'm gonna be rolling in another brown eyeliner, but this one is from Marc Jacobs. So this is the Highliner Matte Gel Eye Crayon in the shade Brownie. Now, I know these eyeliners were very, very popular. I happened to grab this shade when they were being sold out at Sephora, or clearanced out, I should say. And it is a very pleasant formula. It is one with like the little wind up stick. Very creamy, and it's a beautiful dark brown. I've already been wearing it since I finished that Wet n Wild one, but let me roll it all the way up so you can see how much product is left in here. I have not been using this basically at all since I purchased it because I've been trying to finish that Wet n Wild one. So this is almost brand new. So I imagine this is going to take a long time to finish, just like any other eyeliner. Okay, oh my goodness. That's how much eyeliner is in there. That is a lot of eyeliner. Make a mark on the page while I've got it rolled up. That is nerve-wracking. I'm terrified of breaking this. If you've ever panned one of these eyeliners, tell me, how long did it take if you used it every day? I do expect to be using this most days. Eyeliner is one of those steps that I do usually do every day. I guess if I'm wearing makeup, I do this step. Now, to replace that hand cream, I decided to roll in an eyebrow product, which in previous years, I always rolled in an eyebrow product, and I have been avoiding doing it lately because I find them very frustrating to track because they take me so long to finish. But this one is a little bit of a gimme product because I've been working on it already. This is from e.l.f. This is the Wow Brow, and it's kind of worn off what shade it is, but I think it might be dark brown or rich brown. A friend purchased this for herself, and it was not quite the right shade for her, so she gave it to me. It is a little dark for me, so I don't use a whole lot of it when I use it, but I have been able to make it work. I have panned one of these in the past. I've heard people say that for them, this dries up super quickly and they go through them really fast. These always last me for months. I don't know, but I have been using it for months already at this point. Usually when finishing up a brow product like this, I track it by weight, which is always like the tiniest little weight difference from month to month. So that's what I'll be doing for this one, tracking it by weight. And then to replace the sunscreen, I'm gonna roll in another product that I have been avoiding panning. This year, I haven't been panning a concealer. That was another category I always panned in years past. This year, I've just been enjoying rotating my collection. I don't have a lot of them, but it would be nice to finish one this year. Now, I have panned one of these before in my projects in the past, and I hesitate to roll it in because I have a feeling I'm gonna want to go buy it again once I finish it, but hopefully I'll be able to hold myself back until I finish off some other ones. But this is from e.l.f. This is the Flawless Brightening Concealer. I use the shade Fair 15W. And if I recall from panning this in the past, it can be a little difficult to see. This is one of those push products, so it goes up like this. And this is another product I've kind of been working on already all year. So I think the stopper, or not the stopper, the push thingy, whatever that's called, it's up to here already. So I'll take the top off so you can see. So there's about that much left. This is another product I hear people say they use up super, super quickly, but I don't use a lot of concealer, so these little pens actually take me longer than you would expect to finish, but I am hopeful I'll be able to finish this by the end of the year and have a concealer empty. So here we are at the end of my video, which is where I always talk about my tea of the day. Today I'm drinking a delicious oolong tea from Tea Viver. This is the High Mountain oolong tea. The leaves for oolong are always very pretty. They're rolled up super tight, and then when they are steeped, they unfurl into these big, beautiful leaves. It's very aromatic, and oolong is well known for being one of those teas that you can steep over and over again. To me, it has kind of a floral aftertaste, and I love it so much. Thank you again so much for watching. I'll see you again very soon in the next one. Bye.